Hi everyone. Thank you so much for listening to this today. My name is Sandy Dury, and I am a double diamond with It Works Global. And I'm really excited that you guys took the time to listen to this video because I'm really excited to tell you guys why it works and why now is the great time to join a business like It Works. Before I actually get into that, I wanted to take a few minutes to share a little bit about my story and my background, and then I'll get into the facts about It Works. Before joining It Works, I worked in insurance, and I made good money doing that. My husband worked in heating and air, and he made good money doing that as well. But there always seemed to be more month left than there was really money every month. And there was a time when I wondered if I was ever going to get out of debt because it never failed. We were working our butts off every week. I was working 40 hours a week. My husband sometimes was working 60 hours a week, and it just never seemed to be the end of the bills that we had coming in. And when I first came across It Works, I actually found my sponsor at an expo. I'd never heard of the company before. I had no idea who this lady was in front of me. I had no idea what this company was about. But I was intrigued enough to, host one of those parties. And after canceling on her 3 times, I canceled on her 3 times. I finally had my crazy wrap thing party at my home with I believe 6 or 7 of my friends, and they all came over to try this crazy wrap with me. And we put this crazy wrap thing on, and we took it off 45 minutes later, and everyone that was at the party really had amazing results. And um, I don't know why, but my friends were all telling me that I really needed to join this crazy wrap company, and I don't know why. I don't know what they saw in it that I wasn't seeing, but I did join after thinking about it and seeing the potential that was there. I figured I couldn't do anything worse than where I was at already. So I went ahead and joined It Works on February 18th of 2012. And after joining, I was brave, and I posted my before and after pictures that crazy wrap thing did, and I posted it on Facebook. And it was amazing what happened. Before I even got my kit in the mail, I had 12 parties booked. I just kept building my business using social media. I just kept sharing because I was so excited about what was happening. And at the time when I joined, they were running an amazing promotion. It was called the Good Bonus, the Get Out of Debt Bonus, and it was a $10,000 bonus. And I was able to achieve what they call diamond in this company within my first 3 months in business. So I was able to win or get the $10,000 get out of debt bonus. And it forever has changed my life. That extra money every month definitely has helped us with the bills and keeping on track with things. And I never thought that would be where we were, we would be here today. And in addition to this crazy wrap that we have some amazing products. And I got on some of those products because I have arthritis, and I suffered from fibromyalgia, and I was in pain. And after getting on those products, I wasn't hurting anymore. And the prescriptions that I was on for my arthritis that just dulled the pain, I was actually able to get off of those products, or off of those prescription arthritis medicine, and I'm pain free for the first time in 10 years. And so it really changed how I felt, and I just kept sharing that. I was so excited about what was happening in my life that I just took the opportunity because I know what it was doing for my health, so I knew that it was going to do the same for others. And my family's health improved as well. So I got it. I got in this, and I took off running, and I really took the opportunity to share what It Works Global had to offer. And I've been in the company I've been in a year and a half this month. In September is my year-and-a-half anniversary. And on June 30th of 2013, I was actually able to retire myself from the insurance agency that I worked for. I was just over a year of sharing the It Works vision and the It Works products and this crazy wrap thing. I was making twice what I was at the insurance agency, um, and my family really needed me. I just felt that it was time to take the leap of faith and stop working for corporate America and start working for myself. My team needed me, and it was the best decision and the scariest decision that I ever made. I was able to spend my entire summer with my 15-year-old son before he went into high school. And I don't regret any minute of it at all, because since taking that leap of faith, so much has changed for my family and our life. And we're getting out of debt. We're actually paying things off every month that I never thought would be possible. And not only is my life changing, but so many millions of other lives are changing, physically and financially. I'm having a ball with this company, and I'm having so much fun, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. I love helping people in any way that I can. Uh, this has been such a blessing to be a part of a company like It Works Global, and the integrity that this company has is something that I have never seen anywhere else in anything that I've ever been involved with. And that's that says a lot. So I'm excited, and I'm glad that I went to that expo the day that I did, because I'm thankful that I found my sponsor in It Works Global at that time. So it's totally taken my family to a new road. We're getting out of debt. I don't worry about bills any longer. I'm actually paying them a month in advance rather than paying them late or not paying them at all. So it's been a great experience, and I'm thankful. So that's a little bit about my journey. and a little bit about me. So I want to actually get into what It Works Global is all about. The company is actually exploding. If you haven't heard about It Works yet, I wouldn't be surprised if you hear about it soon. We have actually been around since 2001, and it originated in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And it was in 2009 that the Oscars and the Emmys actually called It Works up and asked if they could put our wraps in the swag bags for the stars. They were already using them in Hollywood. The Sex and the City cast was already using the products, and so they already knew that there was something to this. So we've been in the swag bag since 2009 for the stars. And for anyone who's listening to this video, and you don't even know what this crazy wrap thing is, it actually is a cloth-like material. It looks very much, this is what it is. This is what it looks like. It comes with lotion on it when you take it out of the package. And it's a cloth-like applicator that you can actually put anywhere from the chin down. Wherever you want to have some tightening, toning, or firming, that's where you can apply that applicator. And you're going to see that tightening, toning, and firming in as little as 45 minutes, which is the greatest thing about this product, is something that can do that in such a short amount of time with progressive results, because after you take it off, it's going to continue to work for 72 hours, which is just crazy. And some of the results that I've seen personally on people, their results are almost the same kind of results that they would have gotten if they'd been in the gym, for weeks and months on end to work it off. It really tightened and toned up the skin for people. And it's just really unbelievable what this wrap can do for people. The results are long lasting. I have seen results last up to 6 months or longer. It really just depends personally on you and your lifestyle and how you're taking care of yourself and how you're hydrating your body. The wrap, or this cloth, the cloth or the wrap, it's great at minimizing the appearance of cellulite and stretch marks. I know for me, having a son, I had stretch marks, and the product really did amazing things for me. And I knew that when that happened for me, I knew that every woman in America was going to want this, and I had to get that in their hands. 7 out of the 10 ingredients in this product is an anti-inflammatory. So just think about all those people that talk about aches and pains that they have, muscle tensions. I mean, they can just take a portion of this wrap and apply it right to their body in the comforts of their home, and it's going to take down the inflammation. I mean, it's just amazing what this product does. And ever since the Oscars and the Emmys has had us put the wraps in the bags, the company's really taken off, and that's really where we started, seeing the growth in the company. And in addition to that, Success from Home magazine has featured us in their magazine from front to back, not just an article in the magazine. They actually featured an entire magazine or issue to It Works Global, and they've done that now for 2 years in a row. They did it in 2012 and 2013. And just this last August, in addition to being featured in Success from Home magazine, um, we were just ranked in the Inc. magazine's elite list of America's fastest 500 growing private companies. I mean, that is quite an honor to be the top of the 500, in the 500 fastest growing companies. That is a great honor for us. We are a global company. We are called It Works Global for a reason. We're not in every country yet, but we're gonna be. We're not even a household name yet, but we are going to be in a few short months. And anyone who comes in and you're looking just to make a few $100 a month because there's just a few bills that you want to pay off, then absolutely, there's a spot for you in this business and in this company. But if somebody comes in and they're really wanting to take charge and change lives, and I mean like really have some major life-changing things happen for you, and the money that you're going to strive for, that you and your team can do, money that you can't even fathom is actually attainable in this business. I mean, and I'm talking 20, 30, 40, even upwards of $50,000 a month are what people in this business are making right now, and that's just monthly incomes. And It Works is really, we're just still on the ground floor, but we're stable there, and that's key. We're a stable company, and we're a debt-free company. And so that you're going to get paid every month. You know that the money is there because we're debt free and that we don't owe anyone anything. Um, the marketing portion of this business is really just getting started. It's just really starting to get out there and blow up between the Success from Home magazine, the Oscars and the Emmys, and then marketing material that we have. And it's just really starting to take off, which is, I've noticed a huge difference in that in just in the year and a half that I've been in this. Because last year I would attend boot camps, which is big rallies and training events that we all get together just to keep inspired and pumped and really learn something new about the company every time we go. When I would go last year, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a couple hundred people at these events. And I just got back from St. Louis boot camp in August, and there were 4,000 people at this boot camp. In 1 year, we went from a couple of hundred people, distributors, a couple of hundred distributors at a boot camp, to 4,000 people at a boot camp. I mean, that is a massive growth that this company went through in just a year. I was blown away when I walked in and saw how many people were there. And Harvard Business School, they actually did a study about what you want to look for when you're getting into a home-based business, very much like It Works Global. And some of the things that they said you want to look for is you want to look for the stability of a company, like network marketing, It Works Global. They said they need to be around for at least 18 months, and we've been around for 12 years now. They said that you want to find a company that's got a wow product, that product that's really going to stop people in their track. It's going to make them come back and order again and again and again. And we have that with that It Works applicator, that crazy wrap thing. And like I said, you put it on, you wear it for 45 minutes, you have progressive results after 72 hours, and it doesn't come back. Who wouldn't want that? And most important is saturation. They said that if there are less than 1% of the world's population involved, then you actually have a good chance of making some great money. And that's amazing. But they took it one step further, and they said if this company has less than 100,000 distributors, then it's considered a once in a lifetime opportunity. And we haven't even hit 100,000 distributors yet, but we're a global company. We are considered a once in a lifetime opportunity. So the time is now. Right now is the time to take charge and get into something that's big. And another thing about this company that really was amazing to me, and it was a wow factor for me, is that It Works is willable to your kids and your family. And I don't know about you guys, but when I worked in insurance, if something would have happened to me, my family and my kids would not have continued to get my monthly income. That would have been it. That my family wouldn't have got anything. But if something happens to me today or tomorrow or a year from now, my family will continue to get the income that I have worked so hard for and my team has worked so hard for to build. My family will continue to thrive, and I am setting a legacy for them. I said a moment ago, you know, we're not a household name yet, but we're going to be. We're going to be a household name like Avon, Pampered Chef, Mary Kay. We are going to be around for many, many years. Can you imagine where we would be if we would have got in with Avon and Pampered Chef and Mary Kay all those years ago when they got started and when they were hitting momentum? That's where we're at right now. And it's super easy to get started in doing what it is that I'm doing and other distributors in this organization are doing. It is only, there's a $99 special to get started. That's it. It costs $99 to get your distributorship. And I don't know about the rest of you out there that are watching this video, but I know that I have spent $99 on worse things, and I didn't get my $99 back that I had invested. Um, you know, you get 4 wraps in your distributor kit. You get to sell those wraps to make your money back. There's absolutely no risk to get started in doing this. You know, depending on where you live in your area, you can actually sell the wraps for $25 or $30 a piece. To me, it was a no-brainer. You know, and I don't know if you were sent to this video or if you found this on your own and you were looking for different ways to make money. And I don't know if it's because you know you just lost your job, your hours have been cut at work, or you just can't pay your bills. But you know, we have a solution for you, and whoever sent you here, or if you stumbled across it, you know, I care about you, my team cares about you, and It Works Global cares about you. So you know, whoever you sign up with, you know, I'll leave my information at the bottom of the video when we're done, so you can contact me if you'd like more information on getting started yourself. But whomever you end up signing with, um, just know that we're going to be there for you, and you know, we're going to help you. We work together as a team. We are a team, and your success is our success. And you know, this is all about timing when you get into a business like It Works Global. And you know, in 2 to 3 years, um, we are going to be a household name. But who knows? At the rate we've been growing, it could happen faster. And you know, it's time for you to go and live your dreams. You have an opportunity to see those dreams come true, and everyone can make that happen. It's just a decision that you have to make, and it starts with investing $99 to get started. You know, this is definitely not one of those get-rich-quick businesses, but you can make a difference, and if you can put in a little work into it, then there is definitely some life-changing money that's available for anyone that gets started in this today. Um, you you have a couple of choices. You know, you can either keep working for the next, you know, working 40 hours a week and retire hopefully in the next 40 years, and you might get a little bit of a retirement check. Or if you take the next 4 years and you invest into yourself, and you work hard for the next 4 years for yourself, that definitely sounds a lot better than 40. I know that there is life-changing money that can happen. So if you can work for yourself, and to me, you know, I'd rather work harder for myself and my family, and make myself rich rather than somebody else. Because when I worked in insurance for 5 years, and for 5 years I worked my butt off for my boss, and I know that he did very well, and I was always struggling at the end of the month. So now it's my time. It's your turn. It's your turn to make a decision, you know. So take some time to think about it. If you have any questions that you want to ask me, feel free to do that. You can find me on Facebook. My name is Sandy Durre, D-U-R-R-E. I will post the information at the bottom of the video, but I really hope that you guys think about the potential that you have with It Works Global. And I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to having you join our team. And you know, it's time to take back your life, and let's make some dreams happen. So thank you so much for plugging into this, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much.